we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. 'cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey, everybody. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I forgot I had it on loop. Sometimes I do that. What's going on, y'all? What's going on this Friday? Who's here? Who's out? Who's chilling? Who's in the bed? Who's at the club? Who's shaking a tail feather? Who's throwing it back in a circle? What is going on, y'all? What is going on, y'all? What is going on? What is going on? We're not going to be on here long tonight, y'all. We are not going to be on here. I shouldn't even say that, right? But no, tonight is not going to be long at all. I just came to talk to y'all for a few minutes, okay? Just a few minutes. How's everybody doing, though? Good? Your mama good? Your daddy good? Your uncle good? How's everybody doing? She said, we hear you. Okay, good. She said, I'm in the bed chilling. You in the bed already? It's early. It's 8:33. You in the bed watching a movie or something? I don't blame you. I'm going to take me a bubble bath after this, and I'm going to cuddle up in the bed, too. It felt good outside today. I went for a walk. It felt really, really good. But I ain't going to lie. I was ready to end that walk. I was ready for it to be over with. Over. I was like, where is the house, baby? Where is the house? Jaden got used to walking 6 miles. I can't do that yet. Barbara said, I'm in the bed too. Damn, Barbara, you in the bed too? Who else in the bed? She said, I work 12 hours a day. Oh, okay, that's understandable. Shit, if I work 12 hours, I'd be in the bed too. If I work 12 hours, yes, I would be in the bed too. But anyway, I'm not going to hold y'all long tonight, okay? So for those that's not here, they're going to have to catch this replay. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, all right? I see some people already scheduled to go live later. And it looked like it's gonna be funny, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this live, and then I'm gonna take my bubble bath, and I'm gonna be cuddled up in the bed too tonight. All right. So this live right here is when self-defense is warranted. All right. So this is a quick video that came across my I don't know how I got a hold to it, but somehow it came across. I think somebody tagged me on it. Okay. So we're gonna go over this video, right? But I want to ask you guys a question before we go over this video. Now, when I say self-defense, I'm not supposed to show it to y'all yet. But when I say self-defense, I don't necessarily mean when you got to unalive somebody. I'm just talking about self-defense in general. So let me just ask you this. When is self-defense warranted? What do y'all think? When do you decide to defend yourself? You run across a lunatic or whatever out in the road or the streets or wherever, and they do something. When do you decide whether you're going to defend yourself or just walk away? When is it warranted? That's my question. Okay, so Keisha said arm's length. All right, so arm's length. So you're saying even if they touch you or not, if they get in your personal space, you're going to defend yourself. Is that what you're saying? So personal space, or do they have to physically touch you? What do you think? She said, hey, everybody, I'm back. Hey, Lisa. So the question right now of the evening is, when is self-defense warranted? When is it warranted for you? This is a personal question for you. When is self-defense warranted for you? Rita said, when I feel threatened verbally or physically. Now, wait a minute, Rita. So you're saying if somebody cuss you out, you're going to, when you say defend yourself, like, are you just going to cuss them back out or are you going to attack them? Kimberly says, when they approach me, when I tell them to get away and they keep coming. Okay, so you're saying if they are advancing towards you and they close in, then you're gonna defend yourself, especially if you told them to back away, right? Keisha said, when you are in my space with malice. All right, so malice intentions. So if you have bad intentions and you come and they come in your personal space, you're going to defend yourself. All right. So Do Poop says they have to touch me. All right. How many other people says if someone touches you, physically touch you, then you will defend yourself? How many? So Dakota says, if they are in my physical space or threatening my life. Okay. So Dakota says if they're in her physical space or threatening her life, she will defend herself. Rashida says, if someone comes in my personal space without invite, I've asked them to back away and they have not adhered to my request, then you will defend yourself. Okay. Lorraine say they get too close and I can't back away. All right. And Sandra say, I feel as though if someone touches me, I would have to defend. Now, all right. So I got quite a few different responses. So now my question is, do you think self-defense should only be woman to woman, man to man? Or do you think a woman has a right to defend herself against a man and a man have a right to defend himself against a woman? So do you think it should be woman to woman, man to man, or should it not matter? She said, I'm most definitely going to defend myself. Okay, Tangie says she's most definitely going to defend herself. Mimi says, I'm not letting anyone touch me if I can help it. Okay. Kimberly says, we have a right to defend ourselves against anyone who is threatening us. All right. So it doesn't matter to you whether it's woman to woman or woman to man, right? It goes for anyone who puts their hands on me. Okay. So LaTanya said, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Keisha said it should not matter. It does not matter. Okay. So y'all are not, she said gender don't matter. All right. Levette said gender does not matter. So it doesn't matter if a man hits you, you're going to defend yourself. And if a woman hit a man, you think he has a right to defend himself as well, right? And the reason why I'm asking you, because a lot of people say that men should walk away. If a woman hits the man, he should walk away. Now, let me just go ahead and get to what we are talking about this evening. When is self-defense warranted? So I want us to watch this video, all right, that has been surfacing around and it has even reached TMZ, okay? So they put this video up. It is out of Florida, where road rage turns violent. All right. Now, this is about a woman that jumps out of the car thinking another car is trailing her. She jumps. Well, let's just watch the video. Okay. Let's watch the video and then let's form our opinion, shall we? All right. Here we go. Here we go. Now, hold on. Let me make some corrections. I said Florida. What did I get Florida from? It looks like Ohio. It looks like this happened in Ohio. I don't know where I got Florida from. I'm thinking something different. I don't know. But anyway, it happened out of Toledo, Ohio. Toledo, Ohio. Okay. All right, here we go.
Come and touch me because my man's right there. Come and put your hand at me. I'm driving crazy.
Woo. All right. Let's see it one more time. But now y'all saw she gets out of the car. She get out of the car, goes up to the car. Y'all talking about some damn, I know. I mean, it was damn, because you can hear the smack when it hit the ground. She said, she said, you broke my foot. Listen, did you hear her say, don't you effing touch me because my man is in the car? Why her man didn't jump out of the car if he's seen another man, huh? All right, let's look at it again. First of all, okay, my banner goes across the bottom. Basically says everything I say out of my mouth is allegedly. So let's get this out of the way. I'm not trying to defame nobody. We just watching this video and we're talking about, is this warranted? Is self-defense warranted? Because she smacks the shit out of him before he touches her. So I want you guys to know, she said, because he knows she was in the wrong. So you saying that she was wrong, Sheila? Is that how you say your name, Sheila? No, it's Sheller. How you say your name? Let me know. I think it's Selena. But anyway, let me know your name again. But so you're saying the woman was wrong, or do you think the man was wrong for picking her up and body slamming her in the, yeah, Selena. That's what I thought it was, Selena. Thank you, baby. So do you think the woman was wrong for smacking him in the back of the head very hard, or do you think the man was wrong for picking her up and body slamming her down very hard? They were both hard hits, okay? Let's look at it again.
Get out! I didn't touch you. You were on my gut. Come and touch me because my man's right there.
So she says, come and touch me because my man is right there, okay? So she went around to the the driver's side first to argue with the female. The man gets out. He's telling her, don't touch. I don't know if he's saying, don't touch my car. Let's go back because the words are right here. He says, don't touch my car. She says, I didn't touch your effing car. And I don't know if she said you effing B or he says you effing B. Let me see if I can follow along with who's saying what. Hold on. So she's telling the girl to get out of the effing car. She said, you want to ride my effing ass? So she's mad because she thinks the car behind her is riding her ass, okay? So she said, get out of the effing car then, B. Get out, okay?
Get out! I didn't touch you. You were on my gut. Come and touch me because my man's right there.
So she said, come and touch me because my man is right effing there. Come and put your effing hands on me, okay? So that is what the lady is telling him. Come and touch me because my man is right effing there. Come and put your effing hands on me, all right? So he's going to say something to her and then he's going to proceed to walk away.
Get out of my face.
So he goes to walk away. She says, get out of my face. But when she says, get out of my face, he's turning. Watch his body. He's turning to walk away. And she raises her hand. Boom. Oh, Lord. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that smack? Hey, everybody just coming in. Please hit that thumbs up. We're talking about when self-defense is warranted, okay? And she said the video is funny. Super Leo, he could have broke every bone in her body, though. But did y'all hear that smack, baby? She smacked him so hard. She smacked him so hard. Boom, hold on. Oh! I got to hear that smack one more time, y'all. One more time. Because that's... Y'all said she wrong as hell. Hold on. She said, I think women, hold on. Vera says, I think women are more aggressive than these days. More aggressive these days. I raised my son to not hit women, but he had a baby mother that can't keep her hands to herself. I tell her all the time to keep your hands to yourself. So did he ever smack her? Because baby, this was a loud smack, Vera. But no, that's good that you teach your son not to hit women. I do the same. But baby, let me ask you something. If this was your son, would you be mad if he responded? Hold on, let me get this buffering out. Okay. Would you be mad if he responded the way this guy right here did? Okay, here we go.
Get out! I didn't touch you. You were on my God. Come and touch me because my man's there. Come and put hands at me.
So it looked like he's trying to tell her to just go head on. You see his hand gesture? He says, don't touch my car. And she says, come and effing put your hands on me. My man is right there. And it looks like he's trying to tell her to go head on. Like, you see his hand gesture? Look. So you see how he just kind of waved her by, like, go head on. Like, just go head on. Don't, you know what I mean? That's what it seemed like to me.
Come and touch me because my man's there.
So it looked like he's like, go head on. Like, go.
I want you to get out of the lane. Get out of my
Oh my God. He slammed the shit out of her. Let's go back. Y'all, I do not promote violence. I am just doing commentary on a video of self-defense. Okay. I am blown away how he picked her up and slammed her down just as hard as she smacked him in the head. Binky Bing says she smacked him into the middle of next week. Binky Bing says she slapped him into the middle of next week. Well, he picked her up and he used self-defense. Okay.
Get out of my face.
Ooh. Now he already hit her back, but that was not enough. Okay. That was not enough. It was not enough. He smacks her, and he didn't even smack her hard. He did not smack her as hard as she smacked him. And he's a little dude. He is a little guy.
Get out of my face.
I'm only laughing because she actually smacked him in the face, but from behind. You know how your mama gave you one of them slaps? You know what I'm saying? You walking away and then they slap you and they end up touching your face. She slapped him from behind and it still got the face. She said, Amor, I'm trying not to laugh, but your laugh is making me laugh. I'm trying not to laugh too because I don't want y'all to think that I'm promoting violence. But at the same time, again, the question is, when is self-defense warranted? Okay. Was it warranted in this video? Was it warranted? Now, y'all, TMZ is sharing this same video, okay? And they are basically saying the woman gets what she deserves, okay? For smacking him first, all right? So I'm just doing commentary on a video that went viral, all right?
Get out of my face.
Ooh! Now, I will tell you this. Now, that's an icy road. He slammed her on the road. Now, let's be honest for a second. He could have broke something in her body. Now, I don't even know if this lady had broke a bone or anything. But he actually could have not only broke bones in her body, he could have actually unalived her. Her head could have hit the pavement. Okay? She said, it's the walk off for me because he damn sure walked off and left her laying there on the ground. Okay? Now, the thing about it is, if he would have broken a bone or if she would have hit her head on the concrete and he would have seriously harmed her or unalived her, do you think that he would have been charged? That's my next question. That's where I'm going. Because he very well could have made it a whole lot worse than what it was. He picks her up in midair. Hold on. Boom. He picks her up in midair. That's a wrestling move. She is off the ground, feet dangling in the air, okay? And it looks like she's calling someone. So I actually think her man was there. But what I don't understand is, how the hell is her man there? And he stayed in the car while all this shit was going on. Because once she hit the ground, she's going to yell out a name. And I'm thinking it might be her man. Okay, let's listen. Oh, Jesus. So she lays down for a moment and she think about, like, God damn it, he just picked me up and slammed me to the ground. She's thinking about it right now, like, damn. She said, where's her man? Well, she's going to start yelling for someone. Actually, she started yelling for the guy right when he retaliates on her. Watch this. She's going to yell for somebody. See? I don't know what she said. Duchess! I don't know if she said Duchess, clutches, putches. I don't know. I don't know. She yells something. Woo. Then he walks off. And they're going to back out like. Now, hold on, because this is not the whole video, because they're not showing the whole video. Let me go to Facebook and get the whole video, because the whole video is out there, right? So let's go to Facebook right quick, get the whole video, because somebody is going to come to the rescue, I guess. But it doesn't look like they came out of that vehicle. Hold on one second. There's a little bit more to the video. Here it goes right here. All right, so this is more to the video. Let's go back a little bit. All right, here we go. She slams on brakes. Here come this car. Ooh. Now, mind you, if somebody is in her car, right? Her door is still open. They did not get out as of yet, okay? Her door is still open, so they should be able to hear her, right? But they don't budge, all right? Let's go back a little bit. Ooh. Damn, then they're going to back out. And she's going to lay there for a minute. So she's calling someone. She's calling for someone because she's in pain. She's hurt. She can't move at this moment, okay? She can't, it seems like she can't move. So she's, I don't know if she's saying Cortez or Churches, or I don't know if she's calling Churches chicken, but somebody drives up, right? Now, I don't know what he's saying to her because I can't make it out, but he's saying something to her, but it doesn't show when she gets up off the ground. It just kind of shows the white car pulling up, and it looks like she might be already, yeah, she's already off the ground at this point. Now, I don't know how she got off the ground, but somebody pulls up. I don't know if that's her neighbor, her lover, her husband, her man. I don't know, okay? Now, again, I don't know what the guy said when he came up. Now, my question to you, now that we've seen the whole entire video, she slams on brakes, she gets out, the car's behind her. She goes up to the car in a threatening manner, like, get out, bitch, get out, you know, you riding my ass, get out, or whatever. The guy gets out the car. He basically tries to tell her to move on, go on, or whatever. She gets smart with him, say her man is in the car or whatever. And then as he starts to walk away, she slaps him some type of hard, right? And he immediately retaliates, and he slaps her back, but he doesn't stop there. He picks her up and he body slams her. Body slams her. I mean, she literally could have broken something. So now I'm going to ask you, who's wrong in this situation? Did her slapping him warrant what he did, and that's body slam the dog shit out of her? That's the question. Did that warrant self-defense, or do you think that he should have retreated and dialed 911? Vera says she landed there thinking, hold on. She said, Vera says she landed there thinking that was a bad fucking idea. Sassy D says she went for bad and got slammed. She would know better next time. Ooh, Lord. And Rashida said, Leslie, stay in your damn car. All right. Sassy D said, well, we can't tell people how to react. Okay. And Lady Love says she edged it on by going to his car. So y'all is anybody saying that he was wrong? Is anybody thinking that the man was wrong and he went a bit too far? Or do you think that he was justified? Now, mind you, this is a snowy, slippery road. It's not carpet. It's not a mat at the gym. It's a road. A road. So my big sis said, nope, she was wrong as hell. Glenn says, stay your wild ass in the car. It's Miss Magnificent said, if F around and find out was a person. Yolanda Tucker says she was wrong. Keep your damn hands to yourself, baby. So I don't think nobody is saying he was wrong. He went too far. The road didn't stop her from slipping the hell out on him. Or flipping the hell out on him. Oh, slapping him. Oh, you said the road conditions didn't stop her from slapping the hell out of him. Yeah. She did slap him pretty damn hard. Okay. So, but she could have broke something. So what if he left her paralyzed or with a broken bone? Then do you think that he would have been wrong? If he would have left her harmed with a broken something, whatever, collarbone, rib, I don't know, arm, anything broken, would he have been wrong? Okay, no. Oh well, she should have kept her hands to herself. Then she hit him hard as fuck. She did hit him hard as fuck. She did hit him hard as fuck. She did. She hit him hard. So this is a fine example of why we should very much keep our hands to ourselves, right? You cannot tell a person how to retaliate. And I think that we're learning that here. You just really can't tell a person how to retaliate, you know? Now, it may be some people out there to say, oh, he should have ran. He should have, been scared. He should have ducked up out of there, you know? Lucy, how you say your name? Lou Candice. I think it's Lou Candice. She said if she broke something, it was her fault. Okay. Vera said actions and consequences. Yes. Marco said for every action, there is a reaction. Exactly. I don't know why people don't know that. Rashida said people need to learn to keep their hands to themselves. That is what's wrong with the world today. And it is. And that's why we see so many self-defense cases out here. We see them because somebody starts some shit And then when somebody else finish it, right, they want that person to get in trouble. They want the person that finished it to get in trouble. It is important to keep your hands to your damn self. Keep your hands to yourself. You know, which is crazy. I have another one, however, I cannot remember who sent it to me. So I don't, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Well, let me think. Should I show this one? I'm trying to think, should I show this one? Because this one ended up fatal. So I'm trying to think, should we keep it light, y'all? Should we keep it light? Let me see the other one. I don't know if somebody sent it to my inbox or where did they send it to? Hold on. This one ended up fatal. Let's see how you guys feel about this one. Let me see. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Hold on. It's another one that ended up fatal. Hold on one second. I'm trying to figure out who sent it to me. Give me 1 second. I watched it about 20 times trying to figure out what angle, because I don't think I agree with I don't think I agree with their angle. Is this it? No, that's not it. Give me a second, y'all. Let me see if I can pull this one up. This one ended up a little bit different than the other one. I'm really trying to figure out who sent me this story. Who sent me this damn story? Hold on, y'all. Somebody sent me a story. But let me tell you what the story is about. I'm going to start telling you, and maybe I'll figure out who sent it to me. So this story that I'm talking about is of 3 people, right? And damn, what's the name of the story? And hold on, let me see if I can't even remember where it was out of. Was it this one? I can't remember who sent me this damn story. But anyway, the story is about y'all know when I say that, it means I'm still looking, right? I cannot remember who sent me this story. Let me just look one more time in my inbox. I want to see if I can find this story. I don't know if I was tagged in it or did somebody actually send it to me. I think I may have been tagged in it because I don't see it. I'm going to look a little bit more to see if I can see the story because I kind of want y'all to see it with me. It was sent to me yesterday, I think. Well, anyway, let me tell y'all about the story because I don't see it. It was actually and if y'all remember sending it to me, let me know in the comments. It was actually I'm gonna say a gay girl because I think she was gay, and she was going to fight her girlfriend, her ex-girlfriend. She was going to fight her ex-girlfriend. It was her current girlfriend and her ex-girlfriend. No, it was her current girlfriend and her going to fight her ex-girlfriend. And when they pulled up on her, they went upstairs, they pulled up on her, and the current girlfriend and the ex-girlfriend got in the fight. And as she was walking off, she was the one shot 9 times. Who sent me that story? Let me see. Let me see if I can pull this story up. Let me see if I can find this story. That happened in, okay, all right. I knew one of y'all would know what I'm talking about. Okay, let me pull that up right quick. Because I'm like at a stuck, I seen it earlier, but I just don't know who sent it to me. I think this is it. She said, I saw that. Do y'all remember where it was that y'all saw it? It involved 3 women, 3 females. Let me see if this is it. No, that's not it right there. That's not it. Okay, I don't see it. But if y'all know the player name in it, let me know and I will look it up. But I wanted to know, did y'all think that was self-defense? It's involving 3 females. It's like one of the girls, she's like a stud, and they're telling her on social media, because she's on social media, right, the whole time. And they're telling her, you're jealous because your ex-girlfriend then moved on. And she like, I ain't jealous. I'm not jealous of her. She said, let me go get the story. Stand by. Okay, thank you so much, Queen. And she's like, I'm not jealous. So they pull up over her home. And her new girlfriend goes upstairs and have a conversation and start fighting the ex-girlfriend. She said, I saw it about a couple of months ago. Okay, if you remember the name, let me know. If not, I'll just wait to Queen bring me back the story. But so people are saying that she said one was family, or one was her family member. So people are saying that they're wrong for shooting her 9 times. And that is excessive. 9 times is absolutely crazy. However, she egged the shit on. Now, do I think she should get unalive for egging it on? No, I don't think that you should unalive somebody for egging a fight on. But at the same time, I just don't think she was innocent. I don't think that she should have been shot 9 times, but she wasn't innocent. I don't know. I need to see the video again. I watched it, and I just cannot remember who the players was. But I watched it several times because I'm like, she was a troublemaker too. So I think all 3 of them were troublemakers. And I do believe that, the girls that shot her is definitely going to go to jail for a very, very long time. Okay. So I don't think that has anything to do with it. I do think she's going to go to jail. But the girl that ended up passing away was not innocent either. She was not innocent. She was kind of egging that shit on. You know what I mean? So I don't know what type of charges you can get for egging on a fight or a physical attack or whatever the case may be. You hear, beat that bitch ass, beat that bitch ass. Do y'all think somebody that's saying things like that should be held accountable if they are egging on a fight? I mean, and she can't be charged for anything because she didn't survive. However, she just wasn't innocent, y'all. She just wasn't innocent. So when she come back with the story, I think I was tagged in it on Facebook. Somebody tagged me in it, but I probably done got tagged about 5 times since then. So you think that they should be held accountable to something too? If they're egging on the fight? I do too, for some reason. Now, I'm not saying they should lose their life, but I definitely think that they should be held accountable to a certain extent. to a certain extent. I really do. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, this is not it. Oh, this is another story that somebody sent me. Okay. That's not it. K Kim, that's your story. I got to do your story, but that's not it. That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one where they were fighting and she was like, beat her. And then the girl that was hollering, beat her, they opened up fire on her. So I'm gonna wait the queen send me that. Let me hit refresh just in case. And you know, to be honest with you, they probably took it off the internet because it was kind of, a little. She said egging it on how. Okay, so like say for instance, if you're getting attacked and the person is telling the person that are attacking you, beat her ass, get her, beat her ass. So that one right there, egging her on, basically trying to get the person to beat the person ass that they're fighting. She didn't jump in the fight though. She said if the one fighting gets unalive. No, the one fighting did not get unalive. No, it was the one that was egging her on that is the one that got unalive. So no, the one that was fighting did not get unalive. Only the one that was egging things on, and she was actually walking back downstairs, and yeah, she got fired upon. I can't believe I don't. Let me look at my tags from last night. Maybe it's in there. I can't even remember. Oh, I've been tagged too many times. I have no idea who sent me that. Yeah. I have no idea because it's yeah, ain't no way I'll be able to find out. No way. I would have to know the girl name. Yeah, it's no way I would be able to find out. But it's something about the ex-girlfriend. They were basically telling her, oh, you're jealous. You're jealous. So it was getting to her. I think so anyway. But I need to see the video again because, I need it in front of me so I can explain it. She said, I saw it a couple of months ago. Hey, Miss Bree Glover. So anyway, but if she give me that video, we'll go over it. But if not, maybe we'll play it another time. She said, I got it. Okay, what's the player's name? What is the people name? I may be able to look it up if not, if you cannot like pass me the video. If you can't send me the video, at least just give me the names and I can look it up. That way I can show everybody. I'm going to check my inbox just in case she dropped it in there. So I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. She said, Amor, I sent it to you on Facebook Messenger. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Okay, let's go inside this thing. All right, y'all. So let me read to you. It says Florida stud confronts her ex's new girlfriend on Facebook Live. Okay. So she confronts her ex new girlfriend on Facebook Live. A lot of people like to be on live and, doing their shit, torturing people, acting, whatever. So this is the video. All right, let's take a look and y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay. All right, here we go. Look, taste that in the paint. Taste that in the
He's laying down at the end of the stairs. Fight over Facebook led to a deadly shooting. Investigators say the whole thing was recorded on the victim's phone.
Ma'am, you're here for the charge of a second-degree murder with discharge of a firearm, felony punishable by life, and I'm going to hold you no bond.
Cocoa police say 19-year-old Laniqua Bird shot 27-year-old Natika Lanier.
Look where they going, y'all. Look where they at. Look where they at, y'all. Upstairs. Look where they going. They going upstairs. They seen us coming in this.
September 1st, 2020, in Cocoa, Florida. 27-year-old Natika Lanier goes live on Facebook. She's in the passenger seat and her girlfriend is behind the wheel. They're driving to the Candlewood Apartments to confront Natika's ex-girlfriend, Anaya Thomas. The reason these women are so upset is because Anaya updated her relationship status on Facebook, posted her new girlfriend, threw shades at Natika, talking about moving on, and Natika decided that the disrespect needed to be handled face-to-face, on camera, for everyone to see.
Now, mind you, listen to what she just said. Her ex-girlfriend posted her status saying that she was in another relationship, right? And she threw a little shade or whatever, but she updated her relationship status. And the other girl that she used to date looked at that as disrespectful and said she wanted to handle it on live in front of everyone. Imagine that for a second. Imagine that for a second.
The victim's phone.
Ma'am, you're here for the charge of a second-degree murder with discharge of a firearm, felony punishable by life, and I'm going to hold you no bond.
Cocoa police say 19-year-old Laniqua Bird shot 27-year-old Natika Lanier.
Look where they going, y'all. Look where they at. Look where they at, y'all. Upstairs. Look where they going. They going upstairs. They seen us coming in this.
September 1st, 2020, in Cocoa, Florida. 27-year-old Natika Lanier goes live on Facebook. She's in the passenger seat and her girlfriend is behind the wheel. They're driving to the Candlewood Apartments to confront Natika's ex-girlfriend, Anaya Thomas. The reason these women are so upset is because Anaya updated her relationship status on Facebook, posted her new girlfriend, threw shades at Natika, talking about moving on, and Natika decided that the disrespect needed to be handled face-to-face, on camera, for everyone to see. What her viewers thought they were about to watch was standard hood drama, maybe some yelling or maybe a fight. They had no idea they were about to witness a murder live on Facebook. By the time the video cuts to black, Natika would be lying at the bottom of a stairwell with 9 bullets in her body. The shooter was 19-year-old Laniqua Bird, Anaya's new girlfriend. But she didn't act alone. On that video, clear as day, you can hear Anaya screaming from the top of the stairs. And then 9 shots rang out.
Oh, my bad. Okay. So the old girlfriend that posted the status on her page is the one that says, shoot that bitch, bae. So it wasn't the girl that pulled up and that was leaving. It wasn't the girl that got shot that yelled out. It was the one that was, but how? She said, shoot that bitch, bae. Shoot that bitch, bae. How? How did she say that? Hold on. How did she say shoot that bitch, bae? Hold on.
Or maybe a fight. They had no idea they were about to witness a murder live on Facebook. By the time the video cuts to black, Natika would be lying at the bottom of a stairwell with 9 bullets in her body. The shooter was 19-year-old Laniqua Bird, Anaya's new girlfriend. But she didn't act alone. On that video, clear as day, you can hear Anaya screaming from the top of the stairs. And then 9 shots rang out. Natika collapsed and the phone went black. Both women are now facing second-degree murder charges with no bond, possibly life in prison. But the internet is at war over this case. Half the comments say Natika pulled up to someone's house looking for a fight and got what she came for. The other half says 2 women executed her over a Facebook post while the world watched. Before you watch this video, you need to know who Nteka was. Her family called her Bubbles. 27 years old, goofy, sweet, could light up a room. But alongside the laughter was a temper she couldn't control. Quick to anger, petty. The kind of petty that should have stayed in high school, but somehow made it to 27 with a front row seat to every beef. She and Anaya dated for about a year. Toxic from day one. Fights, screaming matches, hands thrown. They finally broke up in July 2020 after a blowout where Nteka caught a battery charge for putting hands on Anaya. By September, both of them had moved on. Nteka had a new girlfriend, and Anaya started dating 19-year-old Laniqua. The relationship was done. It was over. They were finished. But then Anaya posted on Facebook. She made her new relationship public, added some caption about upgrading, about moving on to better things, obviously throwing subliminal shots aimed directly at Nteka. And for someone like Bubbles, this meant war. So on September 1st, around 6 in the evening, Nteka told her girlfriend to get in the car, went live on Facebook, and drove straight to the Candlewood apartments to handle it in person. Not to talk, to confront, to make Anaya see her face and know she wasn't about to be disrespected online without consequences. What you're about to see is the entire Facebook Live video. And listen for that nervous laugh Nteka keeps making. That ugh sound every few seconds. Thousands of people said it gave them chills, like she sensed something was wrong but couldn't turn around. The video starts in the car with trash talk and ends with 9 gunshots. Here is that live video, just so you get the full context of what exactly happened.
My bitch, man. What the fuck? I'm mad because you mentioning this. Y'all mentioning shit. I got nothing to do. We straight. We car swiping over here. Y'all talking about we up one. 2 or 3. For facts. 2 or 3. They last hairdo she got off of you. You talking about? They last hairdo she got off your face. You mean if you gonna get some 613, your favorite, off you. You talking about?
Thank you.
Fuck this, man. Y'all childish for real. Straight up. We go get your baby back. That's what you need to do. Y'all got all that time on your hand. What you mean? What a bitch, man. I'm mad because y'all mentioned this shit. So I was like, man.
She was mad. She was mad. If she wasn't mad, it ain't no way she would have went to that girl house. She was definitely mad.
Bad dudes come from you, baby girl. You mean you still wearing your last hairdo? You mean talking about you about to get 40 inches for your birthday, this and that? Y'all ain't got your last over there living over there.
If you are broke up with someone, right? Or, broke up with, separated, y'all went your own way, and they still talking about you like this, baby, they mad. They mad. Trust me. Let me say that again. Anytime you are over with, anytime you end a relationship, friendship, or anything, and people are still talking about you, especially on social media, they mad, okay? They big mad. Trust.
Mother, you mean bitch, my bitch I own everything. You mean and clock in every day. You mean if I go broke, she can help me out. You mean if I get down, she got me. You mean
She mad.
like you ain't nothing but a motherfucking nothing but a bitch. When the money went dry, I went low. You talking about?
She absolutely mad. If she wasn't mad, she wouldn't even be stunting it. And ain't nothing that person can say that will make her, you know what I'm saying, that she would be bothered by. She bothered, salty, mad. Exactly what she is.
Going around, you don't know nothing about you. You just instant shit. This whole your cousin. For the motherfucking car, bitch. What the y'all ain't got no bump on y'all. The car ain't even in her name. You ain't got no license. Let's be clear. Y'all mean?
I can't even hardly understand what she's saying. She's so mad.
On that bitch shit. Sleeping on a twin size bed. What you mean? I bought your mother.
And then that's another thing. They over with, right? The relationship is over. Now she in there talking about she's sleeping on a twin size bed. So when they start trying to, you know, attack your material things that you have and things of that nature, baby, they mad. They mad. They very much mad. The relationship is over, right? So why is she saying anything about this girl? Cause she mad. Cause she big mad. That's why.
Man. Okay.
And then not only is she mad, she's over here losing control. Losing control.
But they say I ran there and dry and had nothing to offer. And didn't. And didn't. What you got, baby girl? Okay. You mean?
Why you trying to be funny? You down there help me get it.
Come on, man. Everything you got. Facts. For real.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
So my man, now y'all down there growing broke. Y'all sleeping at Days Inn, sleeping in Tarina room and Tarina house. And y'all somewhere to stay. Y'all better go do. Man, they going to Cali soon too. We going to Vegas too. They're gonna blow a little soon. You can bet that. Those keep rolling. We good. Keep talking about.
Oh yeah, she was mad. You could definitely tell. I don't even know what she's saying. Whoop the whoop, do the do. I don't even know what she's saying, but she is definitely mad. That's all I know. I don't understand the exact words that's coming out of her mouth, but it just sounds like, hell yeah, I'm mad. I'm fired up mad. I'm salty mad. That's all I hear. But it's some whoop de whoop and doop de doop going on.
You just asked my cousin for $21 at the back store for your 21st. You don't know all that. Somebody mad ain't stun you. Man, where y'all at? We here.
What you talking about? Y'all talking about we mad? I ain't mad. Ain't nobody stunning you as she's rolling up to the girl house. I ain't stunning you as she rolling up.
Wherever we need to be. Come on, I'm always out west. Come on, be here well. I be here when I'm always dolo. Baby, I always said when she at work. Say, well, hey, with my brother, I'm dolo. I don't know what you say. You studying Facebook rapping. I'm going to catch your ass.
You are so right, Lorraine. She said the new girlfriend done for going with her and is. How you gonna be a new girlfriend and you rolling up to your girlfriend's ex-girlfriend house? Make that make sense.
Think you got that goddamn carrot top on your goddamn head, bitch, with them dreads. How much? That bitch. Oh God.
She talking about I'm gonna chop that bitch. Now she wants to fight her ex.
Take your ass back to Domino. Where she work at? Domino. This big cousin, she going to get the grade. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know what loyalty is, little girl. You talking about? I'm gonna run your shit. Your husband cousin. I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna run that. I take that. I call that. What a big bad. Been with this girl.
When they have to overinstate how they're not mad, how they're not bothered, if they have to overly state that, I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I'm not jealous, I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I'm not jealous, baby, they are. They are. So this girl done said, I'm not mad about at least, what, 30 times already? I ain't mad, I ain't mad, I ain't mad. Yes, you are. You pretty much mad. You don't say you're not mad and you're not jealous and then go on and you still 2 hours later still talking about the same shit. You know what I mean? Oh, she mad. She big mad.
My always come. That's my home. When you come out there, you don't get your that car. Facts or not? You mean? I run around and shit. I go where I want to go. When I want to go. For real. Ain't on that.
Let me see if I can speed it up. Let's just get to when she pulled up to the yard.
They kept saying,
shit.
Oh, she our problem. She our.
Hold on.
Nah, you definitely trouble.
Let's get to where she pulled up at.
Around, just something to do. You went to breaking bread and shit went left. You feel me? Let's be clear. I don't know what you telling them folks, but you tripping, Jay. You tripping, baby girl. Everybody that know me know what time it is. Stop playing with my top. Real.
Yeah, she big bothered. Okay, it stopped right there. Let me see. All right. Now, y'all, the girl that's talking, that's mad, she's the one that's going to end up losing her life, okay?
Babe, do it. That's it. That's it. That's our problem right there. That's our problem right there. Right there, babe. That's our problem. She our problem. She our problem. She my problem. You gonna call the show? Come on, come on. I already know what type of time of night this bitch on. Come on, man. For real. Come on, man. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. Hey, hey. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Come on.
Oh, come on. Don't do this. So she went there to fight, y'all. Hold on. Don't do this. Why they buffering it now?
Y'all, come on, man. For real. Come on, man. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. Hey, hey. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Come on.
Okay, well, I don't know if they're going to show it, but they're fighting, right? They get into a fight. Her girlfriend get into a fight with her ex-girlfriend. Her new girlfriend get in a fight with an ex-girlfriend. And then the ex-girlfriend, new girlfriend, shoots her 9 times, okay? Right there.
Look, can't stand in the paint. Can't stand in the...
So that's how, so the big girl, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's her new girlfriend. Now, mind you, she is filming on live Facebook. So she falls with the phone in her hand and people that's watching her sees it.
Look, can't stand in the paint. Can't stand in the...
I'm going to tell you something. It sounds like, you know, when you hear the phone rattling and whatnot, I believe that she jumped in the fight as well. She had to, because look at listen to all the rattling of the phone. She jumped in too. And she got shot 9 times.
You know what's going on. You know what's going on. Hey, hey. Come on, babe. 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 Let's go. Man, come on, babe. Look. Can't stand in the paint. Can't stand in the...
Nateca Lanier died at the bottom of those stairs while her phone was still recording. Now, Nateca actually wasn't fighting when she got shot. And when you watch that video again, you would see that her girlfriend and Anaya were brawling at the top of the stairs.
So her new girlfriend is fighting her ex-girlfriend. But they pulled up to the ex-girlfriend house to fight. But the ex-girlfriend and the ex-girlfriend's new girlfriend is the one that got charged with murder.
You gonna call the show? Come on, come on. I already know what type of time of night this bitch on. Come on, man. For real. Come on, man.
Nateka goes down the stairs, meaning she is done with the fight. She says, "Come on, bae," trying to get her girlfriend to leave. She says it again, but her girlfriend at that time was already too deep into the brawl and would not stop. So Nateka just stands there, out of the fight, waiting for her girl to finish. That's when Anaya screams to Laniqua. And Laniqua does exactly that, 9 times, into a woman who had her back turned, trying to leave. Within minutes, 911 calls started pouring in, witnesses reporting gunshots at the Candlewood apartments. But there was something disturbing that I noticed about this 911 call. I want you to listen to that call and tell me if this wasn't the most annoying and disorganized 911 call you have ever heard, especially because someone had just been shot. Now, this call lasted 4 minutes, but more than 90% of that time was wasted saying nothing to help the situation. The callers can't give a clear address. They kept saying 1080 North, but the dispatcher has to keep asking 1080 North, where? Multiple people talking, but nobody giving coherent information. They were too focused on describing the car that left the scene. Nobody is asking, how do I help her? Or how do I stop the bleeding? They just immediately declare her dead. The dispatcher even asks, what makes you think this person's deceased? Trying to get someone to check if she could still be saved. But nobody did. Just hear for yourself how this call went.
911, what is the location of your emergency? 911, what is the location of your emergency?
So I guess she's trying to say for a while in this video, they wasn't even really paying that much attention to where they could have possibly saved her had they did a proper 911 call. But it sounds like they're not even taking it serious on this call.
Okay, what makes you think that this person's deceased?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Okay, 1080 where? Can you tell me where is 1080? Hello?
Yeah, you can't even hardly understand.
Paramedics
You can't even hardly understand.
barely conscious. They rendered aid immediately, trying to save her life. Paramedics rushed her to Holmes Regional Medical Center, where she was pronounced dead at 6:28 p.m. Police didn't release her name at first to protect the investigation, but by that evening, her name was all over Facebook. Tributes pouring in.
Now, some people on Facebook think that she should not have pulled up to the house. And some people on Facebook think that the girlfriend should not have opened fire. What do you think down below? What do you think down below? Should she have not pulled up to the house, or do you think that they should not have fired? He said, let me clarify something. Justice has something eyes, but cannot see. I don't wish death. I think he meant death upon anyone, not even my worst enemy, not even my cousin Bubbles. We just talked a few days leading up to her death. So therefore, I am going to say what half of you mother effers are scared to say. Yeah, Anaya Thomas is my daughter, and everyone else that were, I think he meant involved, are my cousins. Yes, including the young lady that drove her to her death. It's clear that Bubbles didn't want to go there. It's clear she didn't want to go upstairs. It's clear that she stated several times, babe, come on, let's go, over 6 times. She said, let's go. But the young lady stated, no, I got time today. It's clear that they had my daughter and her friend been little white girls. They would have never seen jail. The police can shoot an unarmed black man in the back on camera and not get charged with a damn thing. But you got two ladies getting their ass kicked on social media, and it's clear that they were scared of everything would have taken place in the parking lot. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what he's saying, but it sounds like, I don't know what he's saying. It sounds like he's saying that they should not have been charged because they were afraid for their life. So that's what it sounds like to me. I may have to do a follow-up on this to find out whether or not they were sentenced for this murder. It happened back in 2020, but were they sentenced? Were they found guilty, or was it self-defense? I don't think that they would have got self-defense, because I don't think that you can shoot anybody in the back and say self-defense, because once someone is retreating, you cannot open fire on them. So I just don't think that they did get self-defense. They probably got prison for a very long time, you know? So anyway, but what do y'all think? Do you think that, I mean, it could be more than one way of being right, but her pulling, who do you think was wrong? Her pulling up, or the young lady firing 9 shots into her back? She shouldn't have pulled up to someone's house. So do you think the 19-year-old, this lady right here, acted in self-defense? Or do you think that, you know, what she did was just absolutely wrong? She should not have pulled up to her house. She should have kept her ass at home or where she was. Pulling up was wrong. Okay. She should not have pulled up. Okay. So you guys think that the 19-year-old acted in self-defense by shooting her as she was going downstairs? 9 rounds in the back? Or do you think that she should not have done that? So you said somewhat, Super Leo. What do you mean when you say somewhat? What do you mean? 9 rounds is excessive. Okay, so 9 rounds is excessive. What about shooting her in the back, period? No, she shouldn't have shot if she was leaving. Oh, okay. Never should have pulled up, and it could be considered a crime of passion for shooting so many times in the back. Let me look up the outcome. What's the girl name? What did she say her name was? I think Ayana. Let me just go back a little bit to see. I think it's Ayana Thomas. All right, so let me just see right quick. Let me see, did this young lady get, what happened to her? This was in Florida, right? Yeah, I think Cocoa, Florida. Yeah, Florida is stand your ground, but I don't know how much of that. 19 years old. All right, let's see what's going on with Ayana. Glenn said not self-defense when you're walking away. Okay. So this is what it says. Let me just make sure this is right. They said the case is still pending. It is not even over, y'all. It says Ayana Thomas and another woman, Laquita Bird, were charged with second-degree murder in connection with the 2020 shooting death of 27-year-old Nikita Lanier in Cocoa Beach, Florida. The court status as of 2025, so as of last year, they were still awaiting trial. The state attorney office was showing video evidence in court, and Bird's next hearing was scheduled, but there is no public record of conviction of a guilty verdict reported in this source. So trial has not been completed. It remains unclear whether the case has been tried or concluded with a verdict by the end of 2025. So the end of 2025, they were still pending. They have not even went to trial. Damn, 5, 6, damn. Wow. So let me see if they still locked up. Are they still locked up? Let me see, are they locked up or did they get bail? So it says Ayanna and her co-defendant. Hold on. Oh, shit. So they are both still locked up. So they remained in custody. So they both still, it said the judge ordered both of them to remain in custody awaiting trial without bail. So he didn't even offer them no bail. So they are still locked up for 5 freaking years? They must not have an attorney. Do they have an attorney? Do they have an attorney? Can they do that? That's a long ass time to not have no damn trial. So it says they have no verified attorney. So they must be using a court appointed attorney. And you know what? They probably ain't doing shit in their case. So they had already been locked up for 5 years. So that's crazy as hell. That's crazy. I don't think legally she'll get self-defense for shooting her 9 times in the back, but folks got to realize pulling up on people is not okay, and not is not okay. If she shot her in the back, they're gonna fry her. Yep, and that's what they're trying to do, fry her. They're trying to fry her, even though the girl pulled up at her house. Make that make sense? The girl pulled up at her house, but still, I do believe when you are retreating and you're retreating outside, you know what I'm saying? I do believe that you can be held responsible for that. I think it might be once she might have had a chance, but the 9 times is what's got me. And then what do you think with the other girl that says, shoot her, babe, shoot her? So if you say, shoot her, babe, shoot her, and she's lighting her up, do you think the other girl should serve just as much time as the one that pulled the trigger? She said this long may mean they'll probably get off. No. So you saying that if they hold them in jail for this long, that it's a good possibility that they may get off the murder? Nah, I don't think so. I don't see how you can get around with shooting somebody in the back. I don't see how you can get around. 9 times out of 10, pew, the threat in the back is going to get you a murder charge, unfortunately. Yes, so they were charged with, let me see, 2nd-degree murder in the death of, they charged both of them with second degree murder in the death of the 27-year-old Nikita after she was shot during a confrontation that was streamed on Facebook Live. They pleaded not guilty and was ordered to await trial without bail. So it looks like they do have a public defender. So they don't even have, well, I'm not going to say they ain't real attorneys. They are real, but she don't have a private attorney. She has a state-appointed attorney, court-appointed attorney. So both of them do. She said with a plea deal less than 2nd degree, they could end up with served time. They might. Florida is not a real place. I've seen something like this before. If they had a real attorney, though, I would think that attorney will apply for a speedy trial. Because 5 years and you ain't even took me to court? Well, What if they forgot about them? That's crazy. She was instigating it on. She might be charged too. She was charged. She was charged with the same thing. They literally charged her with the same crime, second-degree murder. It is almost like they look at it like they did it together. Like they literally unalived this 27-year-old equally. That's how it's written, you know? That's how it's looking like. She was just as much responsible, which is, you know, a little weird, but hey, I don't make the laws. I don't make the laws. Were they trying to shoot the girl that was fighting and accidentally shot Tika? I don't think so. I think if you hit somebody 9 times, that ain't no accident. That's deliberate. You know what I'm saying? I think they deliberately tried to shoot her. She said, where I'm from, 5 years in the county is equivalent to 10 years in prison. 5 years in the county is equivalent to 10 years? Yeah, I don't know. If the state was truly committed on conviction, trust, they will be convicted already. So you think that it's a possibility that she might get away? I don't know, y'all. 5 years is a long time, though. Maybe they look at it like, you know what? They didn't order release, so it's not like we got to get her off the street. Maybe they're looking at it like that. I don't know. I just think 5 years is excessive. I think that's excessive. 5 years is absolutely excessive to just be sitting there and, you know, not even knowing your fate. So anyway, but they have not, I want to look up crime of passion, but not tonight. I want to look it up another night just to see how you can get out of that. You know what I mean? She said, look up Avanti Williams' story on Delane, Florida. 5 years is a long time with no trial. It is. That is a long time with no damn trial. Okay, you said look up who? Avante Williams' story. Is it kind of the same? Avante Williams? Let me see. Let's see, Avante. All right, let's see what's going on. It says a 24-year-old is a former top college football player from Delane, Florida. He was a highly ranked safety recruit coming out of high school, played for the University of Miami, and later transferred to the University of Maryland. On May the 3rd of 2025, a fatal shooting occurred early in the morning at a bar in Florida after a fight broke out inside the venue. Keyshawn Harris, 32, was shot multiple times and later died of his injuries. A bartender was also shot and suffered injuries to both hands, but those wounds were non-life-threatening. Avante was arrested on May the 5th in connection with the shooting. He was charged with second-degree murder in relation to the death. After being taken into custody, he was held without bond in the county jail. Investigators say the case remains an active investigation with detectives gathering new evidence. That's all I have on it. Like, what, I mean, have they had their trial? I don't think so. Hold on a second. He was charged with second-degree murder for shooting somebody at the bar. The trial has not started. Hold on. And he wasn't granted bail, so he remains in custody as well. She said he's just shot someone on his porch. Here, let me look up the news article about him. I've never heard of his story before. Let's see. Let's see his story. Oh, he looked like a football player. Let's see. Give me a second. Oh, he was on his way to the damn. He was on his way to the damn. To good things, huh? Let's see what they tell me. What you do, boy? What you do?
Murder after a deadly bar county jail. Live this afternoon, Julia Back. UN football player. Begin with a former UN football player who's accused of murder after a deadly bar fight in Central Florida. 24-year-old Devontae Williams is accused of shooting a man to death and injuring a woman. Our Julia Bagg is joining us now live with some details on this. And Julia, what did you find out? What exactly happened? Well, Shelley, Williams is accused in this deadly shooting that took place in his hometown of DeLand, Florida. That's northeast of Orlando. 24-year-old Devontae Williams is charged with second-degree murder after police say what began as a bar fight ended in gunfire.
Incident that occurred that should not have occurred, but it did.
It happened in DeLand, Florida, northeast of Orlando. Williams is accused of shooting a 32-year-old man at this bar 6 times before he died. Investigators say a bartender tried to break up the fight, and she took a bullet in each hand.
She had her hands around the man who was shot, trying to pull him back off the other guy, just trying to separate the fight. And because her hands were wrapped around him where the shots were, they hit her hands.
With that being said, I'll be attending University of...
Williams was a star defensive back in his hometown. He signed and played defense for the University of Miami, but the team dropped him in 2021 after Williams' pregnant ex-girlfriend accused him of attacking her. Felony charges against him in that case were later dropped. And this afternoon, Williams is behind bars in Volusia County Jail. Live this afternoon, Julia Bagg, NBC 6 News.
So he done got himself into some damn trouble. Hold on. So he done got himself into some damn trouble with a bar fight. So, but why you take a gun to a bar fight? I guess you can, but I don't know. Because a bar is like a restaurant, right? Yeah, I think you can take your gun in there. But oh my goodness. And where was this at? This is in DeLand, Florida. Oh yeah, he probably gone, y'all. When this happened? This happened in when they say this happened. Let me see. Oh, it happened in 2025. This just happened last year. A fight broke out at the bar and he shot the guy 6 times. Yeah. He probably about to go up the road too. He's been held without bond as well. He just messed up his little young life. Damn, Joker. Damn, they said he was about to go. Let me see where he was about to go. To play for Miami, and it said he was about to go play for. Wait a minute. Oh, he played at Miami and Maryland before his football career was impacted by legal and team charges. Oh my goodness, boy. Well, anyway, he probably not gonna play no more football. He gone, y'all. He gone. She said this isn't the case I was speaking of. Oh, it's not. Well, just send it to my inbox. Send it to my inbox because we're not about to stay on here long anyway. I just wanted to come on and talk about the other case, the one with the girl smacked him real hard in the face and he turned around and body slammed her into the ground. And I just wanted to know from you guys how or when should self-defense be warranted? So, and I think majority of y'all said that it was warranted, that she smacked him so hard in the face that him picking her up and slamming her to the ground was warranted. Okay? You know, I don't think that she should have put his hands on him. I really don't think that he should have put his hands on her as hard, but at the same time, she does not get excused for smacking the shit out of him. Now, thank God she didn't break no bones and end up in the hospital or even worse, okay? But I don't think that she's going to be getting out of her car and running up on nobody anytime soon. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I don't think that she's ever going to come out of her car and run up on someone else, okay, and smack them in the face. I think she'll be more cognizant of keeping her damn hands to herself. Sometimes you got to learn. Sometimes you got to learn. So hopefully she learned her lesson, all right? Keep your hands to yourself, y'all. Keep your hands to yourself. Now, y'all, I'm about to go take me a bubble bath. What time is it? It is 10:02 in Texas, which is 11:02 on the East Coast. I'm about to hop up off of here. I wanted to come back on here and talk to y'all about the indictment that came down for Dr. Michael McKees, but I will save that for another day, okay? Because y'all, I'm about to go take me a bath and just relax for a little bit. But no, I really just wanted to play this video about this self-defense. You know, when is it warranted? Because a lot of people be like, hey, you should have just took off and ran. You should have got wings and flew up out of there. You should have, you know, took off running and all this other shit or whatever, right? Why not? People need to keep their goddamn hands to themselves. I'm still advocating for self-defense. Keep your damn hands to yourself. And guess what? It'll be a lot less murders going on around here. And I ain't even gonna say murders because self-defense is not murder. It'll be a lot less unalive, you know, people being unalived if they learn to keep their murking hands to themselves. Okay, keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Let's teach our kids and our grandkids to do what? Keep your hands to yourself, okay? She said, after watching Unhinged, I stay in the car and refuse to honk my horn. Oh, I might have to watch an episode of Unhinged, but baby, I will not get out of the car in no road rage for nothing in the world. Hell no. You never know what people are going through that day, and it ain't even worth it. It's not even worth it. I'm not getting out the car. I'm going to dial 911 or whatever. If we in an accident or whatever, I'm down 911 before I even get out of the car. I'm not getting involved in nobody and their craziness on the road at all. So, not at all, you know? So anyway, she said, you stop pulling up on people and putting their hands on people. Exactly. Stop pulling up. Stop thinking that you biggity badass, because then what happens? You got some old people sitting in court trying to defend themselves for dealing with your crazy ass because you want to pull up. People need to stop. Stop pulling up. Stop putting your hands on people. Just stop. Stop. Absolutely stop. Okay? So anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I am about to be out. Thank you, Troy Parks, for the love. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hit that like button on the way out. And this whole live, I think we only had one troll, y'all. No, two. We had 2 trolls, and that's it. So anyway, I think things are getting better. All right. We only had 2. So only 2 trolls, baby. I think I could do 2. All right, y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Have a good night. Bye now.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Jay! She kept talking about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there. Out,
She
man.
kept talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be want to listen. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our